Hi, I'm a programmer and I've been doing this fucking job for 16 fucking years. Today, I watched the dumbest code review that I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. Like the Dunning-Kruger effect is insane here. So I've been watching Tectone and he's been reviewing this. He's been reacting to this code review that this fucking nobody Lord Frogmire did that has almost a fucking 1 million views, and it's like the craziest, dumbest shit that any programmer that's been doing this job for a long time. We're just laughing our asses off. It's insane how stupid, how idiotic this take is. So let's get right into it. Listen.
That's real. No, it's not the array of flags with 560 elements all listed out in a row. Yes, that exists also. It's just this. Now, if you've never coded before, you might not understand why this is so bad. That this was so
if you never... Dude, shut the fuck up. You took one CS class, computer science class in college, and you think that you're capable to do a proper code review on this. Like, shut the fuck up. Let's just listen to your dumbass.
Shocking that it made me create this video.
What?
Let me start by explaining what a switch is. The switch is a form of go to, because literally all it does is go to a section of code. That's it. In this case, we take the argument global.storyline array 333. God, that is insane to say, by the way. And based on what that value is, we go to that case. So if the value is 1, we go to case 1. If the value is 2, we go to case 2. And this doesn't have to be in order. You could have case 333 and then case 12 right after that.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
You know basic programming. Congrats.
We go to the case that has that value. Now, the much simpler version of this is an if statement.
No, you fucking idiot. No. Switch and if are not the same fucking thing. And this is why you graduated with C in computer science, you fucking moron. So, you use switch for values that can take more than just that are more than just true or false, right? So if you have things like let's go a little bit so I can show your dumbass what I mean. This variable here, global storyline 333, this can take more than just true or false, you fucking moron. And you would know this if you had the basic ability to read fucking comments. What does it say above? It says, who did we go to lunch with? When someone asks you, who did you go to lunch with? Do you answer true or false? No, you fucking moron. You answer who you went with lunch, who you went to lunch with, right? And you can see the answer to that question is right below if you knew how to fucking read. It says, Did we go to lunch with Fern or with Rode? Right? These are just two possible values that this variable can take. Fern, which is represented by a 1, and Rode, which is represented by a 2. During game development, you might add more answers to this question. Like it could be, I don't know, a fucking elephant that you go to lunch with, right? So you would do case 3, elephant. Case fucking 4, I don't know, chimpanzee, kind of like what you are, right? So you could have multiple possible values here. The reason this is a switch, you fucking baboon, is because this can take multiple values. You cannot turn it into an if statement. It's a switch so that anyone with a fucking half a brain that reads this code at a later date knows that this can potentially be expanded to take more values. Right? I hope that is clear. That I made it simple enough that your fucking retarded brain can understand. Let's move on.
It was 2, we go to case 2. And this doesn't have to be in order. You could have case 333 and then case 12.
Right, let's move on.
Much simpler version of this.
No, we went over that. No, you're an idiot.
Then our hacker an if statement or a switch or how to use them. I'm going to give you 1 second to see what is wrong with the switch.
Nothing is wrong with this fucking switch. You're an idiot.
All right, you ready? Why is it not an if? Why is there code?
Because he's fucking smarter than 10 of your dumbasses. That's why. Because he fucking knows programming, and someone who just barely graduated computer science with a passing grade is not capable and is in no position to fucking review this code. That's why it's a switch and not an if.
Even says do nothing. Want to know how you do nothing in code? You just don't write it. So if
oh my god, this guy is giving me a fucking heart attack. Have you ever, like, no, I already know the answer. You have not heard of it. In fucking real programming that you've never fucking laid your eyes on because you were never able to get a job in programming and you got rejected to all your fucking job applications. In professional programming, that is called a fucking self-documenting code. And you do not delete it. You fucking chimpanzee. So the fact that this is case 2 and it does nothing indicates intent. It is a self-documenting feature of the code that he wrote. It means Thor looked at the possible values that this variable can take and purposefully says, for road, we do nothing. If you delete it, you're no longer making it clear that you considered that possibility that the storyline array 333 can have the value 2. You're no longer taking that into consideration. You're deleting it, and then the code looks like you're a fucking moron who does not realize that it can take the value 2. Like you did not take it into account that it can have the value 2. Let's move on.
Nothing. Want to know how you do nothing in code? You just don't write it. So if we delete case 2, again, there's nothing there. There's
what a fucking idiot. Holy shit.
If we just got rid of it, it'd be exactly the same. We are now left with a switch that has a singular case. So what that means is we check what is the value of our global whatever the fuck. If it is 1, we go to case 1. And there is nothing else to check because there are no other cases. Do you see the problem now?
Yeah, I see the problem. You're the fucking problem, you moron.
Just write this as an if statement. And what's the peak absurdity is that's literally what he did.
Oh my god. You did not just fucking interpret an enum, a thing that is semantically an enumeration, meaning it can take values 1, 2, 3, 4, fucking who knows what, and literally convert it into a boolean. You did not just do that. Tell me you did not just do that.
Directly above this. So he did it right, then immediately did it wrong right after. And even then, it's still not correct.
Holy shit, you're stupid.
Give you one more program.
I don't even know where to begin how idiotic you can be. So let me put this into perspective for a little bit so you understand. Just because you can rewrite the code in a way that it does exactly the same fucking thing with fewer lines of code does not make it correct. What you're doing here only works if this only takes the value 1, which it does not, because Thor knows when he writes this code that eventually it will have more than just the values 1 and 2. You fucking chimpanzee. It might work for just 1. For just the case where this can take the value 1. That's it. That's the only situation in which this works. And it works by coincidence, not because you fucking know what you're doing. This is like doing an idiotic thing that just happens to work through some... It's exactly this. Where the fuck is it? It's exactly this. It's exactly this meme. When your program as a whole does not work as planned but performs its functions. Pigeon... You want it to fly, it fucking starts spinning its head and it's a fucking helicopter suddenly. And it happens to work. This is you. This is literally you, and this is like your brain here. Like perfect, accurate fucking representation of what you're trying to do. You're trying to find idiotic ways that by some miracle work in this specific circumstance that you manufacture because you're incapable of fucking understanding the context in which this code was written. Holy shit. Oh, what an idiot, man. What an idiot. Holy shit. So, I used to be a programmer for Ubisoft. I worked on Watch Dogs and for like a while and other popular franchises that they did. I'm not going to go through all of them because I'd just be doxing myself. But yeah, if you guys like enjoy watching me lose my fucking mind to bad code reviews, just hit the subscribe button. You know the drill. I'm also going to make a video exposing the emotional manipulation that Stop Killing Games employed, and all their other dirty tricks, and also why Stop Killing Games is a completely terrible idea. If you want to hear that as well, just hit the subscribe button, and that's going to be my next video as well. Anyway, holy shit, I'm losing my fucking mind here. See you guys in the next one. Bye.